Okay, I hope everyone's ready for this, because I'm definitely not. Just looking at this, I already got a... I got a great feeling, actually. Let's be positive about this, because nothing is better in life than a cannibal dating simulator. I am so excited for this. I'm just jumping out of the chair. Only one thing to do but to begin. Me. Good. It felt as though a blizzard had staked its claim. I can't read. I don't know why I'm even trying. We haven't learned since last time. So what's different now? Nothing. Nothing. We still don't know how to read. Alright, let's try this again. Felt as though a blizzard had staked its claim. My mangy, pungent, run-down motel room. Pinnacle of life right there. This is a fruit of life. Cherish it. Could be worse. That mouse hole right there, that could be where you're living. The unruly cold tackled me harshly. But I really did. Look at it. Poor words are shaking like a leaf, leaving my body quaking with frostbitten air sleeping from my chapped lips. A curse leaves me. Nope, that's not right. A curse leaves through the icy fog of my breath as my fingers fumble hopelessly with an ill-functioning heater. Broken. Sorry. Damn it. Tomorrow was the glorious Clown Olympics. As an A-class clown. Oh, I'm a clown! Ah, sweet! The prophecy came true. It was my starring duty to represent my beloved opulent city, Clownlanta. Yeah? With this year's event being held in Clownsico City, I was ready to take on the world. Hey, what am I doing? There's no time for clowning around. I'm gonna just shove my head into that lamp. And we're gonna see if that does me any good. Even luckier, I found a delicious deal, a motel room. A motel with rooms at 69 cents per night. Steal! Oh yeah. Because we're gonna get something stolen from us. Possibly an organ. My eyes wander to the window. The glass is stained with a yellowish tint, accented by unidentifiable stains that leaves me frowning in disgust. Well, I'll be sure the yellowish tint is on the window, or is it just yellow because we're in Mexico? I'm sorry, Clownsico. Past the grime, streaks of orange burst across the sky, swallowed slowly by inky darkness. The sun is setting and my stomach is growling. Rawr. Oh. I've forgotten dinner. No, I gotta say that with more panic. I've forgotten dinner! What to do? I don't know, cry. Order room service, leave my room. These are both very tempting options. We're gonna weigh them real quick. Leave my room and go outside. Bad. Outside scary, dangerous. Talking to strangers, icky. Order room service. 20% chance they're not gonna pick up. We're gonna roll the dice on that one. The growls of my gnarly stomachs echo. What? The growls of my gnarly stomachs echo from my pale body? That's not English. With the sharp winds howling outside the hotel and my lack of winterwear, I decided it was best to stay indoors. Well, good thing I didn't pick to go outside. I can order a soup. Maybe a fly in the middle for extra flavor. I grabbed the antiquated phone, dialing for my delicious meal. We are just living the best life we possibly can be doing. A ring and an answer. I'd have to wait 20 minutes. Doable. Understandable. Are we a real person, or are we just an insane person pretending to be a real person? As I wait, I peer over into the mirror. Well, what the... I've seen my reflection plenty of times, but this would be the first time I would get a good look at myself. Wow, we are just the spitting image of beauty. His sunken eyes. The hapless grin. Frown, I mean. The... The music just set that up perfectly. Our hands are wrong. The rose is more clear, revealing my reality. Isolation. Yay! Usually I keep company around, but for some gnawing reason, I can never linger along with others. Well, there's ways to fix that. Have we considered that, or are we just going to keep moping in sadness? It was as if there was a hole in my memory. You know what? You needs both. Because I forget shit all the time. Like how I shouldn't be cursing, because that's a no-no, and we're going to get in trouble for that. As if my life is a series of events that repeat over and over in different amusing ways for an audience. Yeah. Of course, that could just be clownery in a nutshell. A knock. Is it soup? My attention moves away from my massage and towards the door. Upon opening, I was greeted by the delivery guy. He was tall and picturesque. I got soup from the soup... No. Standing before me was the gorgeous brunette. His lids drooped slightly with a beautiful dash of black mascara. His long lashes... feminine. Did that backwards. Contrasting this was his large body and scruffs of hair on his chin. His pompadour especially caught my attention. Perfectly shaped and trimmed. Like a walrus on the bathroom door. In another I can compose myself. In another lifetime, I would have sought out to date this man. Well, what's stopping you now? And another man with blackened eyes. And a woman with lilac hair. So, like, are you gonna take your soup? Yeah. Yes. Yes, this is the option for me. Date me? Not... Shooting my shot seems to have failed this time, as I was the one getting shot, quite literally. What an escalation right there. The worst they can say is no. As a bullet races through my chest, I can only think about how sexy he was. Maybe in another life, but probably not, depending on how much more suffering I can endure. Ricochet into your heart end. Sweet! I'll just skip through all this, there's no point in... Take soup. My stomach groans once more. My neglect is apparent to both myself and the tired yet beautiful man before me. Woefully I nodded, ending what little time I had with this delicate creature. He leaves and I eat my soup. Did it have a fly in it? Or at least that was the plan. Oh, okay. I'll hold my horses. I'm gonna need a moment for this one. In the center of my bowl, floating along the broth, was not a delicious bug, but a clown. The clown of despair. One familiar in shape that drilled a hole into my head, that unleashed memories not meant for this world to tell. The surprise makes me drop the bowl, my mouth agape in both a mix of horror and something more. Something evil. Something more, something... Okay. My reflection in the broth. A familiar face. Huh? What? Oh. Myself, but also not. Myself in another time. In another game. Huh? As I gazed at my former life, my skin began to crawl. Okay, stop being loud. As if a flurry of ants swarmed my skin, pressing their bites down. Draining the life out of me as my skull is racked to and fro with sirens. Yeah, so is mine, because that was just unreasonably loud. So rude. The ringing becomes louder and louder, the nausea setting in as my heart pounds in the cage of my chest. My breathing became hoarse, and I began to panic. Oh my. Suddenly, a familiar second figure looms behind me. His badge sparkles slightly in the darkness. His disgusting scent of honey I gotta catch my breath here. That was too much talking. Just like old times. The cycle never end. What? I missed something crucial there. Alright, well, I guess we're trying this one more time. Alright, let's go outside this time, because everything else has led me to death. Leave my room. Why, hello. I don't know, I gotta think of a funny voice for this guy. As I left my room, I seemed to have stumbled upon my neighbor. Bob Belseb. That's his name now. It's probably not how it is. He was huge in more ways than one. Well, that's just rude. His hair was dark and inky black that matched the bags that surrounded his eyes. He looked kinda weird, though. I rubbed my eye. Ah, much better. You alright? As I ignored Bob's question, the foul odor that left his mouth, I wondered whether or not I should be friendly. Be friendly, you know. Your life's already garbage. No, just leave. We're gonna go with no. Well, let's be truthful with the big man. Despite the universal clown greeting being that I do a sick flip on my clown-approved skateboard, radical, I decided to be a bit flippant and gave the man a normal greeting. How's your night doing? Oh, let me try this. How's your night doing, sweetheart? I asked him like a clown, how dull... That's the voice we're doing for me now. Not too bad. Say, remind me again, what's your name? What was my name? Or, what was my name? Oh, this is gonna be a really, really tough question. Yeah, that's the word. What was my name? What is my name? We're gonna have to think about this one. Take some time. What would be a good name? Gotta think of something flashy, something clowny, something good. Something real good. White glint. Cool! Want to know a neat fact, White glint? Yes. Did you know humans and clowns have very similar tastes? I felt my blood run cold. Part of it was because the lack of air conditioning affected the entire building, but also, this man was staring me down like I was a 5-course meal. I did what any normal person would do. Run! With my super clown abilities, I managed to dodge and weave through the city this hotel resided in. It was weird to say the least. I felt a large amount of foreboding as I scurried through the streets on all fours. Why am I on all fours? Am I a dog? Or am I some kind of dog creature? The man was gaining on me, though, and I knew I had to think fast. Where do I go? Oh, candy shop, candy shop. Good things always happen there. The delicate scent of sweets plagued my nose. I abhor candy, but perhaps Bob does too. I ran inside, coming face to face with a weird stoned man thing. The wretched scent of candy permeated off this man. Oh, shit. There you go. He couldn't help it as an employee, but this... Saccharine? I don't know how to say that word. I've never seen it before. Burned my nostrils. I don't even know if I should keep doing the voice, but I'm committed now. It filled me with an intense rage, even. It'd be really funny if my microphone stopped picking up my voice when I'm doing that, because it gets too weird and the settings are terrible. Dude, are you a real clown? Yes. Despite the scent of the man making me want to plunge into a tub of acid, I heaved, forcing a smile. I nodded, giving the tired creature a thumbs up. Keep hearing noises in my room. Going crazy. Beginning. Awesome. He truly didn't do anything wrong, yet my surroundings only ignited my fury even further. My gut twisted, and there was nothing more I wanted to do than to destroy the entire store, my face twisting into an amalgamation of hatred. The poor employee noticed, and in an effort to mediate things, he unwittingly pulls out a piece of candy. Dude, you need to chill. You want a gummy bear? A gummy bear? No, I hate gummy bears. The thought of a gummy bear even made me feel even more bitter, and I was unable to hold myself back as I lunged forward. Bang. Okay, I am not letting more supernatural creatures fuck with me, especially on New Year's. As the light left my eyes, a shrill voice echoed into my head. But the voice was inaudible, rocketing against my mind like a bunch of flies buzzing around a corpse. I gripped my teeth, my hands clamping down my chest as I finally drew my last breath. Perhaps it was for the best. After all, killing an innocent over candy would have looked good on my clown conscience. Maybe. Kevin's self-defense end. Thank you. I should probably make a save file because clicking through all of this is getting really... Oh, wait. How the hell we can just do that? No. Building my room. We're gonna say yes. We're gonna lie to Bob this time. As a clown, I greeted him as any clown would. I pulled out my skateboard and did a laser flip. My blonde wig stayed on my scalp skillfully, and as I skillfully avoided bashing my head against the ceiling, and skillfully landed onto the crusty, stained carpet floor. I was rather skillful about... I'm saying skillful. And he seemed to notice, but didn't skillfully return the favor and grunts approvingly instead. How rude! Broke the accent there. Amazing laser flip. Never seen anything like it. I sighed. At least he recognized my raw, impressive clown skills. I put a sick guitar riff there. Pardon me, but what was your name again? We are White Glint. That is our name. That is our government name. Ah, White Glint, beautiful name. Well, I got places to be. See you later, maybe. But before the large man could leave, I reached for his brilliant crimson sweater that had the aroma of tenderized meat. My eyes sparkled as I spoke honeyed words to him. This is gonna be a tough question, so we're gonna save right here, so we don't have to go through everything again. Want to go on a date? Bob Velsib stared at me for a moment, his dark eyes boring into my soul as if I had said something incredulous. My heart began racing, my head spinning, my legs becoming noodles, and any other smile that describes nervousness. After a long, awkward 13 minutes, you smiled? Alright. Took him 13 minutes to come up with that. See you at Creative Commons Licensed Restaurant Limited. That's definitely not it, but fine. 7:36 p.m. Alright. I'm infuriated by that. Although it would have been more exciting to go together, I assumed the tall man had to attend to some business. Yeah, polishing his anime figure collection. Oh, wow, that was fast. In his absence, I went to the restaurant. Why? Why? Do something else. You don't have to immediately go there, you dog. The atmosphere was pleasant enough, albeit quite after it. An hour? You stayed here an hour? No. You're early! No, wait, no, that's my voice. You're early. I don't know, you know, at this point, I can't even keep track of what voices I'm doing. Bob looked no, hold on. Bob looked phenomenal, though my vision was blurred from the wine.jpg. I've been pressing my lips against this entire time. I gotta rub my eyes again. Gotta just, I just gotta rub, smear them around right there. Really get in there. So I start seeing colors. Yeah, there we go. Yeah! Yeah, it's starting to burn real good. Perfect! I couldn't wait. I wanted to see you as soon as I could. Am I a crazy person in this? Why, you're a romantic, aren't you? Oh, how sweet. He recognizes my insanity. What? It was a delightful night. The music was gentle, soothing as we enjoyed each other's company in the delicious PNG foods. With such a delightful atmosphere, the setting was perfect. This is gonna sound a little crazy, but you look so cute, I just want to eat you up. Gonna hit the save file here real quick. Turn. Thank him, kiss him. Yeah, I was giving him a real sloppy tongue kiss right there. The romantic tension was high as they started to lean in, my lashes fluttering at his lidded gaze. Our fingers touched so delicately and gently I leaned forward, closing my eyes. It was a kiss to remember. His lips were so plush and smooth. Not even a single chapped skin. The smell of blood was there, but I just ignored it. No need to make things awkward while our tongues smushed together. It's looking real bloody, actually. I like the not fully formed mustache. Bob kissy kissy end. Was it worth? Wait, that's an ending? That's an end? Bullshit! No! Stop doing this to me. Thank him. He said quite the... No. Gotta get back into the voice. He said quite the lovely pickup line, and I had an etiquette, so of course I thanked him. He gave me a smile, purring softly like a large cat. Meow. Come with me, I want to show you something. As we left the restaurant, he took me to Dolphin Beach. There was a nostalgic atmosphere to it that made me uncomfortable, and yet I couldn't help but hold his hand tighter. Oh. Noting my discomfort, Bob took my hand. His lips were soft, tenderly kissing the top of my fingers. Give him a gentle bite too, why don't you, Bob? It was a sweet gesture, but it would have been even sweeter if he didn't look at me with a strange glint in his eyes. I should have been... no. I should have known better. The red flags were all there, and it's... How do I know he's a cannibal? Hold on. What indication gave us that he was a cannibal? Hold on. I mean, I know it, you know it, but how did they know it? Whatever. Which was a mistake! Yeah, this whole thing was a mistake. I couldn't believe it. My date bit my arm clean off. I really hope my voice is being picked up. Sorry, darling, the PNG meals weren't enough. Well then, I don't know, ask for more. What a horrible ending. I disagree, this is the perfect ending for me. Bob's perfect date end. He is a cannibal. Thank you, Bob. Alright, well, we exhausted all those options. What are we doing for awards? Alright, we got a ways to go. We're gonna get these all. Start. We've exhausted all the options at room service, so we're gonna leave my room. So we're just gonna just leave this time. Admittingly, this is no way a clown should behave, but alas, I wanted to leave Bob's presence. My hunger outweighed my other desires. Yep, that's a good one. As I wandered to another part of the building, I heard the soft sounds of a party. I love parties. I decided to crash it. Why not, right? I'm a clown. People hire party clowns. Most importantly, parties had food. Unfortunately, it seems that they were not impressed at all. What is that in the corner? What is that in the jar? Why is it in a jar? A Boys and Grills. Not even on their... Woman's hands are covered in blood. A range of emotions can be felt across the rooms. Most sour, not charm of my clownliness. Yet there was no food, just a tiny little something in a jar that looked awfully familiar. Not PG-13, perhaps from another universe. I can only feel the arching sensation in my gut that screams at me to run, yet I stayed planted due to fear. Of course. Jeez, everyone's got a gun in this building. As they all aimed their singular giant gun at my face, I can only think of what gods have angered that caused me to get such pitiful luck. Oh, look at that. Even the little one in the jar is helping out. Well, I guess my stomach won't be growling anymore as I eat lead. Body with a bang. Okay, well, I guess the only option we can exhaust before we do the Clown Olympics is to tell Bob the truth, and, I don't know, my name is still Whiteblood. My government name. Let's go with no. Oh, shoot, I forgot to say that line, hold on. Well, no, wait, no, that's his voice. Well, alright then. I sighed, thankful that the interaction did devolve into a series of horrible events that would end in various and comedic amounts of tragedies. Are you kidding me? Come on, man! I can't win in this world. However, I was soon proven wrong. Bang. Bang. My porn... What the fuck? He's really busting a move on me. My poor clown body slain so brutally, which led into my primary organ. As I hacked out blood, I watched as my assailant bust out in an entertaining display of dominance. Bob's breakdancing. Okay, well. We are really just getting, So we're gonna say no, and then we're just gonna, once again, do this. And then we're gonna say yes. He's going to threaten to eat us. We're gonna save right here. This is where we're gonna save. Where do I go? No, actually, we'll save right here. We'll save ourselves some time. All right. I'm probably gonna get shot if I do this one. Let's be realistic with the situation. Why is it daylight now? The laws of this world confound me. It's not the first place I typically go to, but the door was unlocked and I needed a place to hide. Unsurprisingly, my intrusion was met with a screaming child, a screaming woman. No, children. Children. He's got an airplane on his face. What? Oh, no, hold on. Think of a voice for these guys. Whoa! A real clown! What about Mr. Clown? Yeah, but this is a real clown! I was unable to understand who this other clown they were referring to after all. The Clown Olympics was tomorrow. But my mind wasn't focusing on other clowns. I was still running from the big guy, and I really didn't want to get these kids involved. Unfortunately, my day as a professional clown did not prepare me to talk to children in a normal way. We clowns perform tricks for kids, after all. As I began to open my mouth, the children interrupt me immediately. Tell us a joke! Yeah, tell us a joke! Joke about Spooky Month. Joke about clowns. Spooky Month. I looked at their Halloween costumes. Yes, Spooky Month, as these kids these days call it. Before I could open my mouth, however, two cops entered the home. Hi, a neighbor called saying an intruder entered your home. Oh my god, another cloud! Seriously, Jack, again? It has been my divine punishment to be killed like this. I was going to jest about Spooky Month. It was my fate. At the very least, the kids seemed entertained as my confetti blood popped out of my body as if it was a piñata. Pop says the cop end. There is nothing but just suffering in this game. I want to do that again, though. Hold on, I want a screaming woman. And I gotta think of a voice for her. Can everyone stop going into my house unprompted? Unprompted? Standing before me was a beautiful woman with violet hair. Should I say something? Yes. Using my cool cloud skills, I quickly explained things. My name is White Glint, from the famous game Armored Core. I'm a clown Olympian. Part of my truth, and I was wondering if I'm a serial killer. Really, I've also been... No, hold on. Really, I've also been chased by a serial killer. He seems unusually calm about this. But he was thrown into jail. I called the cops and everything. Is there another crazy killer in town? There was a crazy doll my son had that tried to kill me recently. I know the words coming out of her mouth were concerning, but I was immediately distracted by the stench of fast food mixed with death. I'm here to give you the... He paused, giving me a deafening stare. He was mortifying to look at, but the uniform kept me from buckling away, and he felt familiar. I wonder if events played out differently. There would have been a moment where I saw him in a graveyard. The thoughts were soon interrupted by the scent of garlic mixed with delicious weenies. I'm starting to get tired doing these voices. Oh, Jesus. His face is funny. Get out of my ex's house, White Glint, because in his idiocy, I'm stuck selling hot dogs. I had no idea what this zombie was talking. No, that's not even my voice. You know what? What does it matter? I had an... I'm missing a lot of lore here. Suddenly, I felt myself thrown out. What? Oh. Well, that was easy, White Glint. Don't be so glum. Brighten up. Anyways, I'm switching my methods up, White Glint. Death by spray paint. Do you like it? No, fuck you. He didn't even give me a chance at giving my opinion before spraying my face of alcoholic and cyanide-based paint. It tasted delicious, actually. That wasn't until I tasted the faintest hint of candy. Oh no, my weakness. My face contorted into a shriveled frown, my lungs beginning to constrict. Aching, punishing. Was this worse than a gunshot? My allergy finally killed me. As I writhed in pain, Bob left, clapping his hands together, as if wiping off the dust of his deeds. It was admirable, really. Too bad I was his victim. Up by the spray end. Alright, let's try it again this time, but, I'm gonna do the Screaming Children. We're gonna see what happens if we joke about clowns. Oh, I didn't like that one. Alright. I told the kids a thrilling and ancient joke about clown economics and culture. Yeah, so we have these things called clown dollars? They're worth nothing. Our economy collapsed back in 2003. All clowns became homeless. Until we learned about the trickle-down economy. Well, it wasn't just the higher-ups pissing on us. Because apparently they thought urine was money. This joke wasn't even funny back then, it's not funny now. I thought the secret meeting chickens. Unfortunately, the children were unamused. Yeah, so am I. Just... Why does everyone have a gun? The children pull a water gun on me. But that wasn't the worst part. No, it was probably a real gun. But... Come on. Besides a soggy outfit, a hermit crab, but then the gun lodged its way into my throat. My consciousness faded as the violent crustacean potted and broke at my windpipe. Soon my life was extinguished, but at least the children were entertained. No, they're not. They weren't entertained. They were not entertained. Okay. Try this again. Let's try this again. Screaming woman. No, I will not say anything. What was I expecting? At least she was hot. I guess. Alright, well, we've exhausted that option. Let's, go back to the candy shop. Oh, shoot, hold on. Are you a real clown? No. Even with the threat of a giant serial killer behind, I was just too hateful of the idea of candy. I wanted to leave immediately and lied. The candy kid looked disappointed, but I wasn't, as I skedaddled out of the building. Don't forget about me! We're good. We're fine. We're okay. The chase was back on. I could hear scurrying through the streets, my poor little clown legs trying their best to hold on as I rest further and further away from the red man. Eventually, I fell through a hole deeper and deeper until the red man was out of sight. I'm losing breath here. It's starting to take a toll on me. It just reflects poorly on me. Did I just die? Oh, no. It felt like a dream, almost as the darkness enveloped me in this near-coming isolation. But the deeper I went, the colder it got. Soon I found myself in the void with two horrifying beings facing me. The devil? Well, which one's the devil? The devil from Cuphead? Or this charming young man? We're just gonna save right here. Wait, no, we'll save at the next. My memories are faint, but this being was so familiar. For your crimes against clownery, we have forced you to become a clown. Not to mention your crimes against Beppy the clown, you poor, poor sinner. This is your punishment. You are to be in this realm and die 90% of the time. Remaining 10% is but a simple win to make you yearn for what little happiness you can achieve. Plus, it's funny. Ah, so funny. Oh, wait, okay. That answers that question. I have no idea what these two monsters were talking about. Maybe I would understand if I played Beppy the Clown, the dating simulator. But that game was just as incomprehensible as this one. Maybe that's what I'll do next, because... Oh, hey, it's a link. I hope it has viruses when I click on that link. Was it really my fate to dance as a puppet because I killed a sexy clown? Life was unfair. Oh, well, you know. Yeah, I'll give it a shot then. I want to see a sexy clown. Anyways, back to the beginning with you. Bye-bye, White Glint. There was a plot, kinda, end? Huh? Alright. There's a graveyard. I'm gonna have to drink water at some point. I'm starting to feel really bad. Instinctively, I dash to the safest place to go when a cannibalistic murderer is on your tail. A scary, foreboding graveyard. Purple. Not too scary if it's purple. That pink. I'm colorblind, so my opinion is garbage. I zigzagged through the headstones, but I could only go so far. I tripped over the ghost of Abraham Lincoln. Rolled through a field of thorns, continued tumbling through a river of piranhas, before landing squarely on a normal-looking grave. My body is riddled with spikes, pricking me in all sorts of places. Water bugged me down, my clothes heavy. Let me take them off. A groan left my lips, followed by a loud yelp, as I felt the sensation of fingers digging out the wet soil behind me. As my eyes turned to face me, the being behind me, I was met with a terrifying image. A decomposing human with a speech bubble atop their body spilling the word "Dad." How horrifying! A putrid scent of decay clung to my nostrils. And my I have two stomachs? Turn, coiling like mice caught into each other in a death spiral. I kept myself from allowing any trickle of food I have left in my body, a small bite of chorizo, clinging onto my windpipe for dear life. Gotta think of the voice. Give me 2 seconds. Can you get off me grave? It spoke in a tongue I could not understand. I tried to read the text in front of the text box, but it was incomprehensible. The font was too confusing, too foreign. My heart rakes against my ribs. Oh, that's weird. Threatening to tear out of my chest. My body was paralyzed. A zombie was one thing, but one that spoke, especially with an eerie voice. I felt like a dog leashed to a pole. Can you not read? Hello? The zombie made strange motions with its hands as if casting some sort of incantation. If it let out a breathy sigh as I continued to stay put, my legs jilly as they refused to let me escape. Another minute passes, and bang! And I gotta do the bang, I don't know what I'm doing. To be fair, I did warn you. What a way to die, killed by the undead. Actually, that's a trope in horror movies, isn't it? I collapsed. Thud. Feeling the life leave me as my eyes wandered to some peculiar-looking stars in the sky. Huh, weird. Skidad shoots you and... You thought your vibes were off. Sucks to suck. Yeah, it does suck to suck. Alright. We did the graveyard. Time to do the alley. Surely a deep dark alley trapped between 3 buildings paired with the stench of trash, blood, and other bodily fluids is a great place to hide in. That's what I saw until I saw him, Clown L. Jones the 4th. Oh, how I hate him. Quite the handsome young man right here. Is this a man? They're nice looking. Let's leave it at that. Yeah, back off, White Gluten, this is my turf. I scoffed. How dare this wannabe washout insult me? I am a proud clown who graduated clown college with honors, and him— oh, he is a him. Okay, music needs to stop being loud. Just some hack who did some unauthorized, unclownly things to get his power. Probably isn't even a real clown. I've seen him with the mayor. John Mayer? Okay. Wearing yellow glasses and kissing cops like a fake. I didn't back off, no. I approached him. You're approaching me? I can't beat you up. No, hold on. I can't beat you up unless I get closer. But with that, we engaged in a deadly battle of wit and bloodshed. A battle between 2 glorious creatures, using only our claws, teeth, and other bodily appendages. My word. I had one biting down on his pinky finger, on his left hand, his weak point. However, I was met with his gun. Yeah, that's how it's gonna end. I couldn't believe it, or at least I wish I couldn't say I couldn't, but I knew this fake clown was stooped to such humanly devices. My head hurts. As my last breath sank into the cold night, I saw Mr. Clown waving goodbye to me, shedding a single tear. Goodbye, White Glint. Cheating clown and yeah. Okay. No, that's everything. Okay. We're just... Hold on, what are we doing? As a clown, I already read all this. Can't type anymore. Oh, there. Okay, hold on. We got a real quick save here, and then we got a real quick. We're gonna thank him. He said that lovely pickup line, and I had an etiquette, so of course I thanked him. I'm doing this out of order. It's gonna be confusing. Nope, shit. I already forgot where I was. Hold on. It sounds the same way, doesn't it? Okay. Wanna go to the Clown Olympics, sweetie? No, I apologize. A friend of mine was banned, actually. He'd be awful upset if I attended. I sighed, maybe things were too good to be true. But nonetheless, I forced myself to sleep well tonight. Tomorrow was going to be amazing. Funny. And it was! I won the Clown Olympics with bronze at tap dancing with hamsters, a very difficult sport. I crushed a few of them, but it was okay. They don't feel pain anyways. The crowd in the front row cheered, and I could have never been more beloved. Maybe I didn't need a date after all, just the admiration of clown lovers alike all around the world. Best end. Completionist. I can't read that. I'll just check the awards. And we did it all. We had a great time. That was an absolute blast. I had a good time doing that. You know, for a dating sim, it didn't really have much dating. It was more of just a, get killed simulator. There also wasn't really much cannibalism. Was I disappointed? No. Did I have a good time? Yes. Does my voice hurt? A lot. Would I recommend this? Absolutely. That was a great time, you know? I didn't feel much romance. That's my one complaint. I did not feel the love, you know? Like, where did the love go? It was never there with us to begin with. I'm gonna shut up now.